Welcome back to Talk of the Town. If you are looking for something fun, exciting, and intense to occupy your time over the weekend or even on a vacation day, then this is the person that you'll want to talk to. I'm joined now by Doug DeBack from the Siege Paintball out in Mukwonago. Doug, welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Good to have you here today. So, first of all, talk to us a little bit about how long you guys have been open at the Siege, and why did you decide to open up a paintball business?
Yeah, so we've been open over 13 years.
Okay.
Decided to open a business because I like managing people and kind of taking control of the wheel.
Sure.
And at my other, where I worked, I wasn't able to do that. So we decided to start this up. It was strictly a business opportunity.
Okay, and you just had kind of an affinity to paintball? You had done it before and just enjoyed it, or?
I played a couple times in the woods, and
Sure.
that was really it. We opened the location where I grew up as a dairy farm.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yeah.
Very cool. So, talk to us a little bit about paintballing, because some of us have, I'm sure most of us have probably heard of it, but maybe, I would say most of us maybe not have done it yet. Is it safe?
Yeah, so we have less injuries in paintball than happen even in golf.
Really?
Yeah, it's safer than any high school sport that's out there.
Yeah.
Any injuries we have typically are, twisted ankles or stuff like that, running around injuries not related specifically to paintball.
Sure. Not related to actually getting hit by the paintball
Correct.
itself. Yeah. Absolutely. So, what types of what types of clientele do you get? What types of people are interested in playing paintball?
We get a very wide gamut of people, which makes it harder to hit our audience.
Sure.
We do birthday parties as low as 8 years old now, and we get people all the way in their 60s, 70s, 80s that play.
Really?
Yeah, so it's a very vast group of people, which keeps it really fun and interesting.
Yeah, for sure. Now, do the folks who are in their 80s, do they play with the 8-year-olds, or are they usually kind of are the groups sort of age specific?
No, the groups are not age specific. Sometimes we have people book private parties where they only play with their group. So, but what we find typically with the different age groups is they usually, like if they're little for a 10-year-old birthday party, obviously they're doing a private thing and they're not actually playing with older people.
Sure, absolutely. So, obviously you had said that you've been open for, 13 years now?
Yep.
How has your business evolved or changed in that amount of time?
Well, when we first opened, paintball was at a huge growth, and we didn't have to advertise, we didn't have to do anything, and people showed up to our doors. It was wonderful. And over the years, we've had to go out and actively grab our customer a lot more.
Sure.
And then we've also seen a change in the type of customer. We focus now on parties, a lot of private parties and stuff, and the competitive side of it is very strong right now too.
So you have actually like competitive teams that come there and like part of leagues? Is that like a league type of thing? Or?
Yeah, so we host tournaments,
Sure.
as well as we have a tournament team that travels all over the U.S. playing paintball.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah. And they're part of the Siege, or they're associated with the Siege paintball?
Yeah, they're a home team, so
okay.
I put them to work in for trade of basically goods and stuff.
Oh, very cool. Very cool. So, let's say it's, again, a lot of our viewers probably haven't played, and maybe they're thinking about doing it after seeing you talk about it a little bit. What can they expect for their first time playing paintball?
Well, we have everything pretty scheduled for the people, so they don't feel like they're coming into something new and get
Right.
very nervous.
Right.
So, I mean, first we have everybody check in, they get their equipment. Right away, they're linked up with a referee.
Sure.
And that referee will go over how to use the equipment, the gameplay rules, and all the safety rules. That referee stays with them as they travel from course to course throughout the day.
Very cool. And do you have any upcoming events that you'd like to share with us?
Yeah, so we have a few. We have a large scenario game that's actually it's called the Battle of Wei. It's a Vietnam scenario game where it actually reenacts Vietnam battles that actually happened.
Wow.
As well as in October, the first Sunday, we run a cancer benefit that we've done every year. This will be our 10th year running our cancer benefit. And the whole month of October, we're transforming to do a very large haunt.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Yes.
Very cool. So, as you probably are aware, most of our viewership is here in Dane County, and then probably about half of it is in Dane County, and the rest is in the counties that are surrounding Dane. Why should someone drive out to Mukwonago to visit the Siege?
Well, first of all, I got here way quicker than I thought I was going to.
Okay.
So, they're going to have a great time. We're creating an experience for them
Sure.
So obviously we're not expecting them to come every weekend.
Right.
But it's well worth the drive. We have indoor courses, outdoor courses, so no matter what the weather's like, they're going to be ready to play and have a good time.
Indoor and outdoor, and it's not as far of a drive as people might think.
Correct.
Doug DeBack from The Siege Paintball in McGuanago, thank you so much for joining us
All right,
today.
thanks for having me.
Thanks for joining us on Talk of the Town today. We'll see you next time.